Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake it, body.
Wake your punk ass up. That crust out, y'all.
44 seconds of the first round. Tony Danza got this man up.
That is a boxing career that has been swept under the rug, that has been under-acknowledged. It's done a disservice to the sport of boxing.
No.
The fact that when people mention the pound-to-pound greatest of all time, Tony Danza isn't there serving beer. I'm just kidding, man. People may not realize it, but Tony Danza had a knockout punch. Let me see, out of 9 fights, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, how many fighters did you knock out in the first round?
I had a lot of first round knockouts. I could punch. I could really punch. Yeah. And if they came to me, I could punch.
Yeah.
If I had to chase them, I look bad.
You look bad if you had to
look
chase. Yeah. So you a counter puncher?
No, I just like to mix it up. So say if you came to me and threw punches, that's when I excelled.
That's when you excelled.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And actually, there's it's a 9-3 is my official record. Yeah. There's another 3 fights somewhere that went off into the ether. So.
Did you win those?
Yeah, I won. Yeah, so and I had I used to do this joke that I had this fighting career. I knocked everybody I fought, everybody I beat, I knocked out. I won by knockout. Unfortunately, everybody that beat me, I lost by knockout. Yeah, it was one of those. Yeah. But you were never late if you had an appointment after the fight. You got
knocked out. Hey, let me ask you something. I've never been knocked out, but what goes on in your mind while you're knocked out?
It's interesting. It's funny you mentioned this. So in the amateurs, in the Golden Gloves, I got knocked out in the semifinals. I got hit on the chin, and I went down. I remember, my mother was in the audience too, and I remember hearing my mother scream. I got knocked out in front of my mother, I got knocked out in front of my father too, which is interesting. But anyway, but I the next thing I know, Sway, I get hit on the chin, and when you get hit on the chin, it's like turning the lights off in here.
Yeah,
it's over. So you go down. So I went down, and the next thing I know, I feel water hitting me. I'm in the shower. I'm looking around. I found myself in the shower, so I opened the curtain, and I was fighting for the Police Athletic League, and Sarge Mahoney was there. He was my coach, and he had this weird look on his face, and I said, "What happened?" And he said, "You don't remember, huh?" And I said, "No." He said, "Well, we're going home a little early tonight." and then he told me, he said, "You don't remember anything?" I said, "No." He says, "Well, you got hit on the chin." I said, "I remember that." He said, "But it didn't look like you got knocked out. You got right back up. They didn't count. They stopped the fight because it was a devastating punch." He says, "You got up." He says, "You thanked the referee." He says, "You congratulated the other fighter, told his corner good job." He says, "I knew there was something wrong because I know you're not that good a loser." I don't know where I was. I was just walking around talking to people.
And you don't even remember none of it?
None of it.
Did you see it on video?
Oh, saw it on video.
And so when you saw yourself, knowing that you weren't all the way there, what did you?
It was just you couldn't tell. I mean, I looked. I was walking around. I wasn't there.
His body quit. It was like, thank you.
Yeah. No, when you touch that spot, man. Let me tell you, you touch that spot. You go to sleep.
Yeah, that's what she said.
You go to sleep. You got to be careful.
Okay.
You got to be careful because you don't. People do in the street. You get hit on the chin in the street. You go right down, hit your head. That's the thing. You just go.
You just go right.
Does the stars thing happen?
I don't know if maybe I'm not
You didn't
sure.
see like Tweety Bird circling your head or nothing?
No.
No Looney Tunes music in the soundbite? All right, Tony Danza is here. I want to open up the phone lines to talk to Tony and talk about Tony Danza's standards and stories.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Okay, this is all things Tony Danza. That's all.
It's Sway in the morning, only
On Shade 45.